Noeline Crean, 38, of Andersonstown Road in Belfast, was sentenced for abducting the child inside the park centre before his mother grabbed him back. The judge at Belfast Magistrates' Court on Tuesday said it was any parent's worst nightmare. The incident happened on the 20th of May and reportedly led to the shopping centre going into temporary lockdown. Advertisement. The court heard that CCTV footage showed her trying to beckon the boy out of one of the shops at the Donegal Road shopping centre. Crean then went back into the store and carried him outside. The boy's mother ran after her and stopped her. Security staff called to the scene found Crean at a seating area in the shopping centre. The defense lawyer claimed it was inflammatory for the prosecution to describe it as a snatching incident. She did take and remove the child from the store while it seems the mother's back was turned, the barrister said. But the child was immediately recovered. She said that her client acted while heavily intoxicated and argued the incident was less sinister than initial media reports suggested. She remained in the area and was at a loss herself to explain during interviews exactly what was going through her mind, the lawyer said. Convicted on a charge of child abduction. Crean was convicted on a single charge of child abduction. The judge was told the mother of four has struggled with long-term alcohol problems, which have fractured relationships with her own children. He viewed footage of the incident. She hangs about outside the shop trying to get the child to come out, and then goes in and lifts the child. I don't think it's outrageous to call it snatching the child out of the shop, he said. The judge added, there is a victim in this as well who also went through an extremely traumatic ordeal. Based on recommendations in a pre-sentence report, he ordered Crean to complete 2 years of probation. Mr. Keown add. One politician representing the United Russia Party said a display might make humanity think twice. Russia is ready to conduct nuclear tests in the Arctic, according to a senior military official as Vladimir Putin pushes on with more drills. Russia is ready to conduct nuclear tests in the Arctic, according to a senior military official as Vladimir Putin pushes on with more drills. Rear Admiral Andrei Sinitsyn, director of a former Soviet test site in the Novaya Zemlya archipelago, said the facilities are prepared for immediate use if ordered. Speaking to the state-owned Rossiyskaya Gazeta, Sinitsyn said, the test site is ready to resume full-scale testing activities. The laboratory and testing facilities are ready. The personnel are ready. This announcement comes amid heightened tensions between Russia and the West, with Moscow signaling its nuclear capabilities as a deterrent. Vladimir Putin. Russia is ready to conduct nuclear tests in the Arctic, according to a senior military official as Vladimir Putin pushes on with more drills. Sinitsyn claimed that foreign intelligence agencies were monitoring the site, which he interpreted as likely sign of a concern over nuclear tests. The Novaya Zemlya test site, according to Sinitsyn, is prepared for various scenarios. He said, we are constantly ready to repel all types of threats, including the penetration of sabotage and reconnaissance groups onto the island. Sinitsyn emphasized that the central test site of the Russian Federation would be used for conducting and providing non-nuclear explosive experiments in the interests of state security. When pressed on nuclear testing readiness, he added, the testing ground is ready to resume full-scale testing activities. Ready in full. The site has not been used for nuclear tests since October 1990, following the Soviet Union's decision to halt such activities. However, Sinitsyn's comments suggest that if Vladimir Putin were to give